ExactTrack 4D constantly scans for new threats in your neighborhood, alerting you faster than ever when severe storms are heading your way.
Nothing severe, but I had to get under the canopy earlier today. Some of those showers as they continue, and then about 5 minutes later, the sun was back out again before the clouds rolled in, and it was another shower, much like what we're seeing in and around St. Mary's here, US 17 and I-95, even just off to the east of Pecan Park and Ocean Way. Still seeing a few of those splash and dash showers. Go ahead and hit the brakes on these, bring them to a pause, and there's really just not much to track as these are slowly getting pushed by that northeasterly flow. We'll take them about 5 to 10 miles per hour. I did that one at 7. That'll make it over toward Becker here as we get to about 17 minutes. And as it sits right now in and around Pecan Park, doing the same thing as they'll be moving inland. Begley Heights will be coming through in about the next 20 minutes. And as they continue to develop, and we're not seeing the entirety here because of the radar fade as they continue in and around, say, Ocean Way. But when I did the push alert, what we had was northern Duval, Camden, or Nassau and Camden County. And here we are now with a few more spotty showers as we get to Baker, northern Columbia County, a few little spots there in Clay County. It looks like we've got something that's trying to develop here in southern St. John. So we'll be watching those, and of course we'll be tracking when we see you back here at 5 o'clock. And as far as some of the rain thus far out over the Isles here, just outside of Brunswick, almost 2 inches of rain over the last 12 hours, 1.25 inches here as we move into southeast Georgia, and then dropping to those amounts close to an inch though as we got into northern Duval County. All right, Hurricane Gabrielle, the next full update will be at 5 o'clock. I showed you the path earlier. Potential here for a Category 4. It's already a major hurricane at a Cat 3 and then weakening as it moves across the Atlantic. And I think we've got it fixed. There we go. Or 50% and 80%. We should start to see spaghetti plots with this one now that it's up to a 30% chance. This one here, we won't see any spaghetti plots until that number gets to at least 20%. But the models are picking up on it. So you see the Euro and the GFS here with Gabrielle. Meanwhile, watch as the GFS starts to develop system number 1. This is the one that has 50%. And the Euro develops the one here that has the 80% chance. But you'll notice that the Euro is pretty quiet on one system, whereas the GFS is quiet on the other. We'll continue to monitor those percentages here as we get done with September and head into October and start to wind things down. That's a pretty boat there. You got yourself a fast trawler and a nice way to get out there and spend the day. Maybe tied up right now because of the bumpy conditions that continue with that northeasterly flow. The humidity is back. Did you feel it? 72%, 84 degrees is feeling like 91, and that's a trend that's going to continue as our onshore flow continues, although tilting somewhat to the southeast here for tomorrow. Temperatures outside in the mid-80s. The humidity is back in the forecast, and anywhere from around 99 degrees up to 105 is the way it's going to feel as we continue to track the tropics. And then a change comes into our weekend forecast, kicking off the weekend really for Friday as a cold front will slowly start to move across the U.S. and then bear down on the southeast as we move into the weekend. As far as the surf, folks are looking at that major hurricane. Not seeing much here. I think we passed our threshold for getting some of the waves, even though it's strengthening as it moves away. I'll continue to watch the wave models. Our temperatures tomorrow, waking up with those 60s and 70s, warmer day by day. We're talking about daytime highs back to the 90s here on this first day of fall, with the heat indices taking us close to 100 to 105 degrees. So we'll make it a 9 here for your Tuesday nanometer. Some time to improve here over the next couple of days before those showers and storms close out of the work week. 60% chance on Friday and a 50-50 shot on Saturday, which means you might not want to get the car washed there as we'll have those showers and those thunderstorms. That is old. Let me skip by that tailgate forecast. Here's what you can expect. The jumbo shrimp are back for a homestand here for the championship series. A slight chance for some showers as summertime temperatures here for the first week of fall. Tart?
All right, Richard, thanks.